Ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention, please? In preparation for the presentation and posting of the colors and the playing of our national anthem, please stand and remove any hats or other headdress and place your right hand over your heart in salute to our nation's flag. Today's color guard is provided by the Stephen F. Austin State University Department of Military Science. These young men and women will soon join the ranks of over 600 officers appointed from SFA and lead American soldiers across the globe in defense of our freedom. The national colors are being posted by the Stephen F. Austin State University Army ROTC Color Guard.
The color guard is commanded by Cadet Ryder Brady, the Woodlands, Texas, and includes Cadet Pilar Pesina, Houston, Texas, Cadet Joshua Dawson, Frisco, Texas, and Cadet Bianca Gonzalez, Conroe, Texas.
We will thank them together. To my left, Dr. Jordan Barkley, the Provost and Executive Vice President for Academic Affairs, Dr. Dustin Knepp, Dean of the College of Liberal and Applied Arts, and Dr. Kimberly Childs, Dean of the College of Science and Mathematics. To my right, Miss Ireland Bramall Ragland, SFA alum and our commencement speaker for today, and Mr. Will Stafford, our student body president. On the front row, we have Dr. Kent Willis, our Senior Vice President for Enrollment Management and Student Engagement, Miss Judy Cruel, Vice President for Finance, Miss Jane Ann Bridges, our Chief Audit Executive, Dr. Stacy Hendricks, our Vice Provost, Dr. Shay Runnels, our Associate Provost, Dr. Forrest Lane, Dean, Research and Graduate Studies, Lieutenant Colonel Leah Sanchez, Professor of Military Science, and Mr. Gavin Garcia, our SFA Junior Music Education major. He's going to sing our school song for us here in a little while. And Dr. Brian Barngrover, our faculty representative. Will you all help me thank these individuals for their service? I also always enjoy pointing out my wife Christy is here with us, and as the First Lady of Stephen F. Austin, she wanted me to make sure to share her appreciation to all of you and her congratulations for your accomplishments. So thank you for being here with us today. We also have some members of SFA's faculty with us today to share this exciting moment with you. This ceremony is one that brings them great pride and a great sense of accomplishment as they see you reach this milestone. Our faculty are an outstanding group of professionals who take great pride in their work and in their students. A substantial percentage have earned their doctorates and in many disciplines have brought Stephen F. Austin State University not only statewide, but also regional, national, and international recognition. They care a great deal about each and every student they teach. It is their caring that is on display today. I'll ask all of our faculty members to stand and let us thank you and recognize you for your contributions and your commitment to Stephen F. Austin. Thank you all very much. At this time, it is my pleasure to welcome to the podium SFA Student Body President, Mr. Will Stafford.
Before I get started, I want to recognize someone who's probably the reason why I came to school here, and also probably the greatest undergraduate I could ever look up to, J.B. McLeod, who will be graduating this commencement ceremony. So thank you for everything you've done for me. Good afternoon. On behalf of the Stephen F. Austin State University student body, I am pleased to welcome you to this commencement ceremony. Today represents more than the completion of a degree. It represents years of effort, growth, and persistence that has brought you to this moment. As Vince Lombardi once said, the only place where success comes before work is in the dictionary, and that is the truth in every person sitting here today. During your time at SFA, you've done more than earn credits. You pushed through challenges, built relationships, and learned how to keep going even when things were difficult. Those experiences have shaped you just as much as anything you learned in a classroom. As you leave SFA, you're stepping forward with more than a degree. You're stepping forward with the ability to grow through whatever comes next. Congratulations to the class of 2026 and Axum Jacks.
I think I speak for all of us who work here when I say that we take tremendous joy from your successes and great pride from your accomplishments. When we hear your name called and when we see the smiles on your families' faces, we hear the shouts and the cheering from the crowd, we remember why we chose this profession. We are proud of you, and we are especially proud for you. The spring 2026 graduating class includes 1,318 degrees earned by 1,312 students. That's right, we have 6 students who earned both a bachelor's degree and a master's degree at approximately the same time. We have 1,030 earning their bachelor's degrees. We have 280 earning their master's degrees, and 8 students earned their doctoral degrees. The youngest student earning a bachelor's degree this spring is 19 years old. The oldest student earning a degree is 80 years old. There are graduates from 15 countries in addition to the United States, and those include Canada, Dominica, France, Ghana, Germany, India, Israel, Italy, Kiribati, Nepal, the Philippines, Russia, Slovenia, Sweden, and the United Kingdom. And there are graduates from 23 states other than the state of Texas. They include Arkansas, Arizona, California, Colorado, Connecticut, Georgia, Illinois, Indiana, Kansas, Louisiana, Massachusetts, Missouri, Mississippi, North Carolina, Nebraska, New Jersey, New Mexico, Ohio, Oklahoma, Oregon, Pennsylvania, South Carolina, and Washington. Of the bachelor's degrees, 634 students started their educational journey here at Stephen F. Austin as freshmen. 396 transferred to Stephen F. Austin from another institution. 314 are the first in their family to earn a degree. 589 students are graduating in 4 years or less. If you are among those 589, would you please stand up and let us congratulate you? Good job. Your parents are particularly proud of you for finishing as quickly as possible. This class includes some really incredible students. They're all incredible, but there are some that I'm going to point out. Students like Catherine Stensrud, you're going to see her shortly as she takes her oath of office, but Catherine is graduating as a second lieutenant in the U.S. Army, where she will serve as a nurse. She has also been recognized as a distinguished military graduate in ROTC, which I think I've heard means she is graduating in the top 10% of all ROTC students in the country. So congratulations. And some of our students are going on to some pretty incredible places. Hadley Watts has been accepted to the Baylor College of Medicine and the Washington University School of Medicine. Apparently she has chosen Washington University instead of our neighbor to the west, Baylor, but congratulations. I'm sure you'll have fun in Missouri. McKenna Dillard has been accepted to the University of North Texas Health Science Center College of Osteopathic Medicine. Megan LaCour has been accepted to the Tuskegee University College of Veterinary Medicine. Delilah Allman has been accepted to the UT Health San Antonio Physicians Assistance Program. And Riley Yeats has been accepted to the Texas A&M College of Dentistry. Incredible, and good luck to all of you. This one I found particularly interesting this morning when I went to the nursing pinning ceremony. Kelsey Helm. Kelsey, where are you, Kelsey? You're probably way back in the back. Yeah. Listen to this. Kelsey has accepted a nurse residency position at Houston Methodist Hospital in Texas, at the Texas Medical Center. She will work in the 24/7 operating room alongside the nation's top transplant team, participating in abdominal transplant surgeries as well as general and neuro surgeries. Well done. "24/7, you thought school was bad. Oh my gosh. All right, Keon Thompson, where's Keon? Keon, there he is, way back there. Keon, if you don't know Keon, he's been a member of our Lumberjack basketball team. He was named the Southland Conference Player of the Year this year and a National Association of Basketball Coaches All-Region Performer. Good job, Keon. You did some incredible things in this building. You were an amazing player to watch, but what you're doing here today in this building is the most important thing you've done at Stephen F. Austin. Thanks for being here. Congratulations. Julia Letterman is out there. She's on the SFA dance team. She won 3 national championships during her time on the SFA dance team. And Riley Davis is a member of our cheer team. 2 national championships. Amazing. Ashlyn Traylor's out there. She's a member of our Lady Jack basketball team. She earned a spot on the Southland Conference All-Tournament team in back-to-back seasons as she helped lead our team to back-to-back Southland Conference championship titles and 2 NCAA tournament appearances. Felicia Back on the women's tennis team, played 4 seasons and helped the team win back-to-back Southland Conference championships for the first time in school history. And Ksenia Mamatova, named the 2026 Southland All-Conference second team member and also won the 2025 Fall Southland Conference Doubles Championship. So, congratulations. There are amazing young people in this class, and we are so proud of all of you. And while we are certainly proud of these young men and women who experience college in a very traditional way, I also want to recognize all those graduating students whose path to the ceremony today took some different routes. As the numbers tell us, SFA student body is diverse, and each of you has a unique story. Maybe you're a single parent, maybe you had medical issues, homelessness, financial challenges, language barriers. There are many, many challenges to overcome. You might have faced one or several of these or other challenges, and they might have slowed you down, but they did not derail you. So for all of you who took a less direct path to our ceremony today, those of you who may not have finished in 3.5 or 4 years, I want you to know that you have my admiration and you have my respect. You don't have to, but if you'd like to stand up and let us recognize you and celebrate what you have accomplished to be here today, please do, and we'll be proud to celebrate with you. Congratulations to all of you. I now have the privilege of introducing our commencement speaker, Miss Ireland Bramall Ragland. Ireland is a proud SFA graduate who earned her Bachelor of Science in Hospitality Administration in 2021. She then attended Bridgewater State University in Massachusetts, where she earned her Master of Education in Higher Education Administration. While at SFA, Ireland served a year as the student regent appointed by Governor Greg Abbott to serve on what was then the SFA Board of Regents. She recruited prospective students as a School of Human Sciences ambassador and was heavily involved in the Big Event, serving as the student director. Working with the Big Event is what led her to meet her now husband, Adam, who is also an SFA grad. The two were recently married in December 2025, and they reside now in Austin, Texas. Please help me welcome Miss Ireland Bramall Ragland.
Hi, everyone. My name is Ireland Bramhall Ragland, and I'm a senior academic advisor at Austin Community College. I'm also a very proud SFA alum. I was invited to speak to you today about my experience as a new professional. I graduated with my undergraduate degree in hospitality administration right here in this Coliseum almost 5 years ago to the day. So not long ago, I was sitting exactly where you are. I remember feeling uncertain about what my life might look like in the first 5 years after graduation, but I'm here to talk to you from the other side of that, to let you know it all turns out okay. I hope to give you a bit of perspective on what this next chapter might look like and share what helped them make the transition into professional life easier for me. Before I do that, I want to start by saying congratulations to the class of 2026. Please join me in giving them a round of applause. Earning your degree is a huge life achievement, and you should be incredibly proud. I know this hasn't been easy. Alongside your education, many of you have balanced full and part-time jobs, cared for family members, led student organizations, commuted, and so much more. Since starting my career as an academic advisor and learning more about everything students juggle while in school, graduation has taken on an even deeper meaning for me. Watching students cross the finish line feels incredibly special, so it's truly an honor to be here today. Take a moment to really soak this in, especially considering all the sacrifices each of you have made. I also know that along with this bittersweet ending comes a wave of emotions about what's next. For me, that meant moving across the country to Massachusetts for graduate school. Some of you may be taking a similar step, while others may be starting your careers in the fields you've worked so hard to study. Whatever your next step looks like, it can feel overwhelming, but don't let that overshadow this moment and everything you've accomplished over the past several years. I remember the day after graduation feeling a sense of relief. No more academic deadlines, at least for a little while, so take the time to savor this moment while you can. I am so happy to be back on campus. I wouldn't trade my undergraduate experience at SFA for the world. I think back to many late nights studying at Steen Library, long walks from the commuter lot with friends, hours spent in the Student Center with student organizations and volunteer work, and time at the post office for my campus job. Experiences that may feel very familiar to some of you. This is also where I met my husband and some of my closest friends. I got involved in organizations like the Big Event and Dance Marathon, and my best friend was my freshman year suite mate at Steen. Because of the home I built here, my brother and some close family and friends even decided to attend SFA. My brother graduates in December, and I couldn't be more proud. My time here was full of opportunity, but most importantly, it was full of community, and that's what I came to talk to you about today. The community I built at SFA and later at Bridgewater State University, along with the support of my friends and family, played a huge role in helping me navigate the uncertainty of this stage of life. There's a lot of change ahead, so I encourage you to pause and reflect on the relationships you've built. In fact, take a moment to look around the room at the people here supporting you today. Your family, friends, faculty, staff, and your fellow classmates. At some point today, thank them for the role they've played in helping you get here. And while you're looking around, take a mental snapshot. This is a moment worth remembering. These relationships and this kind of support matter more than you might realize as you move into adult life. I've learned how important it is to stay connected. Make an effort to keep in touch with your friends, classmates, and professors. These are people who will support you both personally and professionally. You never know when you might need a second opinion, a job reference, or simply an ear to listen. Life will take you in many different directions, but the connections you've made here are real. During the highs and lows of job searching, moving, and figuring out who you are, having people alongside you, especially those going through similar experiences, makes all the difference. The second thing I encourage you to do is seek out mentorship. I was incredibly fortunate to have a mentor here at SFA, Dr. Adam Peck, who was the Dean of Student Affairs at the time. We had many conversations about my future and what might come next, and he ultimately played a major role in my decision to attend graduate school. He truly changed my life. Having someone to learn from, bounce ideas off of, and gain perspective from is more valuable than you might think. If you don't already have a mentor, that's okay, there's still plenty of time. Your professors want to hear about your successes and continue supporting you even after you leave NAC. And wherever your next step takes you, there will be opportunities to build those relationships too, even informally. All of this to say, lean on others during this exciting and uncertain time. It can feel like graduating means you suddenly have to figure everything out on your own, but that's simply not true. You have a community here, and you'll continue to build new ones throughout your life. Community looks different for everyone, but whoever that is for you, don't be afraid to rely on them. I used to think that this stage, post-grad life and starting a career, was something I had to figure out alone, but that couldn't be further from the truth. No one expects you to have it all figured out. Leverage your connections in your career as references, sounding boards, and sources of expertise. Ask thoughtful questions, lots of them. Listen to advice, but remember, not all advice might be right for you. You know yourself best. Stay connected with your peers as you begin your new paths, and support each other along the way. It's okay to talk about the challenges of job searching. It's tough for everyone, and to share both the excitement and stress of this transition. Knowing you're not alone in this makes the process much easier. And finally, don't just turn to your community during challenges. Celebrate your wins with them too. As an academic advisor, a friend, a family member, and a former student, I can't tell you how meaningful it is when someone trusts you enough to share both their struggles and their successes. Chances are the people in your life feel the same way. We are all constantly learning from one another. I'm still growing into who I am as a professional and a person, and honestly, that's one of the best parts of being human. Even as this chapter of formal education comes to a close, there's still so much ahead to learn. Today is a big day. Celebrate yourself and everything you've accomplished. Someone once told me that education is one of the few things that's truly yours and can never be taken away. Take pride in that. My hope for you is in this next chapter, you continue learning, continue building your community, and continue showing kindness to others wherever life may take you. Class of 2026, you're gonna go far. Congratulations and Axum Jacks.
Well, on behalf of our graduating students and all of Stephen F. Austin State University, we want to thank you for being our speaker today. We are grateful you joined us as we celebrate our graduates, and that was some great advice. I am now honored to acknowledge 4 of our graduates who are members of the distinguished SFA Lumberjack Battalion: Cadet Austin Grothy, Cadet Catherine Stensrud, Cadet Hannah Foy, and Cadet Ellie Nassar. As they make their way to the stage, I would like to take a moment to share the history of SFA's Lumberjack Battalion. The SFA Department of Military Science was established on November 20th, 1968. Over the years, the battalion has provided college-trained officers for the United States Army, the United States Army Reserve, and the Army National Guard. The Lumberjack ROTC program has commissioned over 800 officers, including 2 major generals. Since its creation, the Lumberjack Battalion has grown to be a vital part of Stephen F. Austin State University. I am proud of what the program offers our students, and especially proud of the students who leave this university and embark on careers leading and serving our country. I would now like to acknowledge and turn the program over to Lieutenant Colonel Leah Sanchez. Lieutenant Colonel Sanchez is the 19th Professor of Military Science here at SFA, and she will administer the oath of office.
Raise your right hand and repeat after me. I state your name.
I, Catherine Stensrud. I, Ellie Nassar.
Do solemnly swear that I will support and defend
Do solemnly swear that I will support and defend
the Constitution of the United States
the Constitution of the United States
against all enemies, foreign and domestic,
against all enemies, foreign and domestic,
that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same,
that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same,
that I take this obligation freely,
that I take this obligation freely,
without any mental reservation or purpose of evasion,
without any mental reservation or purpose of evasion,
and that I will well and faithfully
and that I will well and faithfully
discharge the duties of the office
discharge the duties of the office
on which I'm about to enter.
on which I'm about to enter.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Thank you, Lieutenant Colonel Sanchez, and thank you to our 4 new lieutenants for allowing us to share that very special moment in your academic and military journey. We are proud of you, and we are excited to see how you continue to grow and represent SFA. Since we're on this subject, let's take a moment. If there are members of our audience, members of our student body, faculty, if you've served or are serving in the military, could you please stand and let us thank you and recognize you for your service to our country?
Many of our graduates today are receiving a baccalaureate degree with academic honors. To graduate with honors means the student has completed at least 42 of their 120 plus hours of coursework directly from SFA and has attained an outstanding grade point average or GPA in their final 30 advanced hours. It's traditional to use Latin designations for honors GPAs as follows: summa cum laude with highest praise, 3.9 to 4.0. Magna cum laude with great praise, 3.7 to 3.899. Cum laude with praise, 3.5 to 3.699. So congratulations to all of our students graduating with honors today. Can you please stand so that we can recognize you? Now, if you will remain standing, and if I can have all the other graduates to rise, please. President Weaver, it is my honor as Provost to confirm that all of the degree candidates standing before you have been certified by their dean, and they are now entitled to receive their respective degrees.
Consistent with the statutes of the state of Texas, the rules and regulations of the Southern Association of Colleges and Schools Commission on Colleges, the rules and regulations of the University of Texas System Board of Regents, and by the authority vested in me by the Regents, it is my pleasure to confer on each of you the bachelor's degree with all the rights, ranks, privileges, and responsibilities such a degree carries among scholars. You may now come forward and receive your degree.
The College of Liberal and Applied Arts, Dr. M. Dustin Knepp, Dean. Caitlin Elizabeth Adkisson. Dania Amador. Graduating cum laude, Emily Nicole Amundsen. Graduating cum laude, Felicia Agnes Tyra Back. Graduating magna cum laude, Karina Radha Bandaru. Catherine Jean Elizabeth Barnes. Ashton Mackenzie Biggs. Rory Brennan Bigos. Graduating cum laude, Riley Faye Boatner.
Graduating magna cum laude, University Scholar, Allison Claire Buckner.
Jaden Aliyah Camille. Graduating cum laude, Katie Renee Carcerano. Reba Mae Carnley. Emily Marie Castro. Giselle Margarita Serta. Graduating magna cum laude, Garrett Wayne Connor. Graduating magna cum laude, Avery Ann Cotton. Chase Arden Crow. Chandler Don Diggins. Graduating magna cum laude, University Scholar, Madeline Lee Edwards. Sydney Alexis Fields. Graduating magna cum laude, Marisa Rose Foley. Sarah Kate French. Graduating cum laude, Warren Davis Gallier. Graduating cum laude, Allie Mae Garrett. Graduating cum laude, Giselle Garza. Alyssa Ryan Gibraltar. Graduating magna cum laude, Jacqueline Gonzalez. Marcos Gordo. Graduating magna cum laude, Madeline Grace Hayden. Drew Austin Hector. Graduating cum laude, Jacqueline L.R. Husak. Victoria Elizabeth Jensen. Graduating cum laude, Kene Belladonna Kuchera. Lauren Page Lair. Lisa Landrum. Graduating summa cum laude, University Scholar, Shannon Ireland Locke. Brian Anthony McDaniel. Graduating cum laude, James William McLeod. Bennett Theodore Meyer Wills. Ikea Finesse Moore. Alora Hope Myers. Catherine Elise Nogalo. Owen Paul Norkett. Graduating cum laude, Ruby Ocampo Rodriguez. Graduating magna cum laude, Margaret Ann Oakes. Amari Angel Owens. Michaela Janae Page. Graduating magna cum laude, Lorelei Bell Parkhurst. Graduating magna cum laude, Mia Isabel Provo. Stephen Jude Rauch. Betsy Patricia Rodriguez. Jocelyn Ruby Rodriguez. Lainey Ann Russell. Miranda Salinas. Graduating magna cum laude, Matthew Mark Scarborough. Sharai Sepulveda. Briley Michelle Smith. Graduating cum laude, Megan Nicole Smith. Graduating cum laude, Morgan Danielle Smith. Hannah Melissa Avery Staggs. Sarah Christina Tansey. Graduating University Scholar, Kinley Claire Thompson. Graduating magna cum laude, Dylan Blake Thornton. Graduating cum laude, Jocelyn Marie Timms. Graduating magna cum laude, Sophia Beatrice Villarroel Avichakra. Julia Ann Wiley. Graduating summa cum laude, Abigail Grace Williams. Grace Catherine Williamson. Graduating cum laude, Ashton Creel Wilson. Jaden Janae Wortham. Graduating cum laude, Hannah Elise Bailey. Graduating magna cum laude, Larry Eugene Craddock, Jr. Graduating cum laude, Adriana Nicole Eakin. Graduating cum laude, Gabriela Denise Luavano. Courtney Brooke Patterson. Graduating summa cum laude, Dominic Joseph Scavo. Maria Soledad Veliz. James Marshall Terry. Graduating cum laude, Ellery Sky Brossette. Lauren Elizabeth Chase. Graduating cum laude, Mishanda Monique Deason. Michaela Shea Gary. Graduating cum laude, Riley Elizabeth Hughes. Graduating magna cum laude, University Scholar, Jason Brent Kiefer. Graduating magna cum laude, Julia Elise Letterman. Graduating summa cum laude, Rachel Elizabeth McLaren. Leanne Marie Mars.
Graduating magna cum laude, Leah Marie Montijo.
Graduating magna cum laude, Alethea Catherine Spataro. Graduating summa cum laude, Michael Kyle Henry. Perla Leon Alday. Jessica Dawn Asher. Graduating summa cum laude, Madden Cooper Bennett. Graduating cum laude, Audrey Faith Berg. Sebastian Kendall Blackman. Caitlin Bolt. Randy Rubin Broadway. Graduating magna cum laude, Riley Cameron Cerny. Ariel Renee Charles. Devin Kenneth Coleman. Graduating summa cum laude, Ellie Rochelle Corbett. Grace Marie Dillow. Lacey Nicole Dorellis. Graduating cum laude, Lily Grace Fossmeyer. Jolie Phelan Gentry. Savannah Grace Gibson. Graduating magna cum laude, Lauren Brooke Giles. William Garrett Hyman. Jocelyn J. Holly. Graduating magna cum laude, Anna Janelle Canega. Kenny R. Keith. Graduating magna cum laude, Lauren Elizabeth Kirk. Daniela Hope Kopeski. Kaylee Lynn Lebinsky. Emily Elizabeth LeCourre. Xavier Cavan Leonard. Graduating magna cum laude, Jacob Trenton Maddox. Graduating magna cum laude, Ksenia Mamantova. Grayson Edward Mars. Cynthia Renee Martinez. Courtney Chanel Matthews. Dalen Brian Miller. Graduating cum laude, Ashley Nicole Moore Hemphill. Graduating cum laude, Landry Grace Motley. Second Lieutenant Ellie Nasser. Graduating magna cum laude, University Scholar, Alexandria Kimberly Nichols. Kylie Nicole Pawlik. Kyla Michelle Price. Audra Lily Reed. Neil Olivia Reyes. Graduating cum laude, Jemiah Denise Richardson. Amber Marie Robertson Holland. Natalie Marie Scammell. Charlie Joseph Schneider. Graduating summa cum laude, Jordan Sky Sigelkin. Graduating cum laude, Sydney Marie Shiflett. Sloan Alexis Schoen. Graduating cum laude, University Scholar, Nolan Alexander Shrewsbury. Graduating magna cum laude, Destiny Tramaya Denise Simmons. Rebecca Joyce Summer. Graduating magna cum laude, Chase Mitchell Stevens. Iverson Keyshawn Taylor Sr. Keon Thompson Jr. Riley Brooke Tipton. Ashlyn Renee Traylor. Alicia Noami Trejo. Graduating magna cum laude, University Scholar, Meredith Joy Trook. Jake Ryan Underwood. Hunter Luke Van Dover. Ashlyn Marie Watts. Graduating cum laude, Hannah Lee Wirtz. Aurora Grace Williams. John Dylan Wolf. Graduating cum laude, Aspen Grace Bean. Riley Catherine Davis. Casey Lee French. Emily Gallegos Alvarado. Graduating cum laude, Sydney Erin Goulet. Graduating cum laude, Sydney Ray Gray. Graduating magna cum laude, Rosalba Paula Huerta. Graduating cum laude, Jennifer Jimenez. Graduating summa cum laude, Chloe Elizabeth Kearns. Graduating cum laude, Avery Jade Martin. Stacy Lavana Rollins. Ariel Noel Wells. Tracy Anderson Wisdom. . The College of Sciences and Mathematics, Dr. Kimberly M. Childs, Dean. Graduating cum laude, Trinity Abigail Acopa. Alejandro Camacho Tapia. Robert Alexander Dean. Jackson Allen Goranson. Michelle Arodumi Olose. Nicholas Aaron Retta. Jacob Alexander Rooks. Anson E. Adams. Graduating magna cum laude, University Scholar, Delilah Alexandra Aleman. Sri Lakshmi Atholi. Graduating magna cum laude, Philip Andrew Baker. Travis James Baker. Kaylee Brianne Bentley. Dylan Michael Boudreau. Spencer David Bransky. Ashley Nicole Brewster. Graduating summa cum laude, Semyon Brodsky. Graduating summa cum laude, Tristan Blaine Burgess. William David Kane. Armando Calzadilla Armendariz. Graduating summa cum laude, Dalton Scott Cardwell. Graduating summa cum laude, Jordan Lance Charlie. Brendan James Clark. Graduating cum laude, Tess Rosalie Corbett. Graduating cum laude, Cassandra Marie Coronado Franco. Graduating cum laude, University Scholar, Evelyn Grace Crow. Erica Jade Cruz. Graduating magna cum laude, Natalie Cruz. Graduating cum laude, Kevin D. Curry IV. Malia Alexandria Curry. Graduating summa cum laude, Than Tien Dao. McKenna Abigail Dillard. Valen Alexander Emerson. Evan Michael Ernst. Walter Stone Tyler Fagley V. Avery Beth Fields. Colby Lee Ford. Cody Gilbert. Rudy Leodan Gomez, Jr. Nancy Gonzalez. Caden Austin Green. Second Lieutenant Austin James Grothy. Stephen Joseph Grunberg, Jr. April Amelia Henry. Austin Lee Henry. Anissa Izette Hinojosa. Graduating summa cum laude, McKay David Howard. Sarah Hannah Iqbal. Edward Michael Ironsmith V. Graduating magna cum laude, Dawson Spencer Jackson.
Landon Ray Jackson.
Ethan Mikhail Johnson. Keenan Mekai Johnson. Eliga Christopher Jones. Graduating summa cum laude, University Scholar, Caitlin N. Jones. Graduating cum laude, University Scholar, Christina Alejandra Jones. Graduating magna cum laude, Dustin Kyle Judson. Graduating cum laude, John Presley Kinsner. Graduating cum laude, Kaylee Nicole Klein. Graduating cum laude, Megan Elizabeth LaCour. Hector Uziel Landero. Miranda Yelitza Landeros. Graduating cum laude, Mackenzie Grace Latham. Brandon Lee Lovell II. Graduating cum laude, Daniel Jacob Mandigo. Branson Wayne McLaughlin. Graduating magna cum laude, Taylor Chase Mestas. Graduating cum laude, Morgan L. Murphy. Graduating magna cum laude, University Scholar, Grace Elizabeth Murray. Sophia Jolyn Myers. Madeline Eileen O'Brien. Abiodun Kevin Orapo Orje. Irvin Dillion Page III. Graduating cum laude, Macaulay Kanan Parker. Emma Claire Patton. Joseph Michael Perrick. Graduating summa cum laude, University Scholar, Amelia Rose Phillips. Graduating magna cum laude, Hamza Ahmed Quadri. Reed Allen Quarles. Graduating cum laude, Adriana Sofia Reyes. Jonathan David Robbins. Graduating cum laude, Adrian Joel Roman. Desiree Jordan Sanchez. Graduating cum laude, William Lane Schroeder. Brooke Anna Scott. Graduating magna cum laude, Joseph Ainsley Key Sheffield. Jasper Mariam Shehadi. Carly Marshea Smith. Rowdy Ryan Stem. Christopher Stewart. Graduating summa cum laude, Jacob Owen Swallow. Brendan T. Swope. Alexis Marai Tanguma. Kamari Don Taylor. Graduating summa cum laude, Reagan Wilson Taylor. Jordan Trace Thompson. Casey Lynn Thompson. Leanna K. Thornton. Tai Tai Tran. Gage Alexander Trevino, Mark A. Turner, graduating cum laude, Yasmin Aliz Valdez, Ashley Sarai Vega, Leslie Sarai Vega, Caleb Richard Vickery, graduating magna cum laude, Daniela Vireta Lira, Cassidy Ray Walters, graduating summa cum laude, University Scholar, Hadley Alexandra Watts, graduating summa cum laude, University Scholar, Riley May Yates, Aiden Gates Yost, Bailey Faye Abel, Kaylee Alejandra Aguilar, Kendall Grace Aitken, Avery Grace Allen, graduating cum laude, Ginalise Mireya Bell, Anissa Dene Bergera, Lainey Brooke Bice, graduating summa cum laude, Eden Rebecca Blevins, Hannah Phoebe Brantner, Rosina Camarillo, Nathan Lee Caro, graduating cum laude, Alexis Faith Chandler, Reese Pauline Christensen, Kendall Nicole Cronkite, graduating magna cum laude, Lainey Ray Courier, Bethlehem Teferi Domina, Keegan K. Derowan, Emily Elizabeth Dixon, Abigail Duke, Ashley Ariana Duran Andrade, Merrill May Eves, Caitlin Ray Edens, Catherine Rose Efferson, Emily Fernanda Escobar Calderon, Eric Fernando Escobar, Kirsten Aubrey Fain, Faith Amarachi Enze, Second Lieutenant Hannah James Foy, Kiara Jade Garcia, graduating magna cum laude, Shelby Page Garrett, Alma Jacqueline Gutierrez, graduating university scholar, Kelsey Jo Helm, Madeline Bell Johnson, Jade Elizabeth Kempf, Jessica Marie Canemer, graduating cum laude, Obracia Danielle Lacey, Rayleigh Michelle Mallow, graduating cum laude, Collier Zane Marshall, McKenna Lane Martinoni, graduating magna cum laude, Kaylee Luann McCarty, Decoria Nicole Dean Meadows, graduating cum laude, Kayla Felicity Medina, Hannah Ruth Mejia, Molly Shea Miller, Gracie Linrun Moore, graduating magna cum laude, Jet Reese Myers, Carly Faith Neves, Alana Laura Nelson, Lisa Marie Perez, Daniela Grace Randazzo, Linda Bernice Rodriguez, Kaylin Markey Rowan, Sarah Renee Snyder, graduating cum laude, Second Lieutenant Catherine Rose Stensrud, Christina Grace Strebe, Jasmine Jane Tavaney, Elijah Michaela Thompson, David Jonari Villarreal, Emily Christine Wheeler,
Take your time, Emily. Graduates, today you are joining a very distinguished group of individuals. You are SFA alumni. That designation and that distinction will stay with you all of your life. Before I wrap up, I want you to know and I want you to remember your diploma is more than a piece of paper. It is a symbol of what you are. It is a symbol of what you have done. It is proof that no matter what life puts in your way, you will be successful. I want to say again on behalf of the faculty, the staff, the students, the administration, and all the alumni of Stephen F. Austin State University, congratulations. Now, as we conclude the ceremony, there are a couple things I need to tell you. First, I'm going to invite Gavin Garcia, a music education major, to come up. He's going to help us with the school song here in just a second. If you don't know the words by heart already, they're on the back of your program or they'll be on the screen up above. At the conclusion of the song, the platform party will depart for the academic recession, and we ask that everyone please remain seated until all of the graduates have left the floor. Now, for those of you who wear the SFA ring, now is the time you take it off and you turn it around and you face the SFA outward to show the world that you are a proud, proud lumberjack. And when you wear your cap tonight for dinner, you don't wear the tassel on the right anymore. You are a graduate. So you move the tassel to the left. Congratulations.
Ladies and gentlemen, for the safety of our graduates, please remain seated throughout the entire recessional, keeping the aisles and the concourse clear. Thank you for your cooperation.